You ever had that moment, that experience when you knew everything was going to be different? When you knew that nothing was ever going to be the same again? Well, that happened for me on July 18th, 2017. It was my 40th birthday. And I was sitting at the top of Tanalat in Bali, Indonesia. And I could feel the visceral shift in my body. I could hear the waves crashing up from the Indian Ocean onto the beautiful Tanalat, the sacred area. And I could see the sun as it was creeping down into the horizon. And I knew that it was always going to be before 40 and after 40. We are at a critical time in our history. We are at the crossroads, the magical space in between. We are in between two worlds, an ancestral, archetypal, patriarchal society that honored violence, sexism, and racism. As a way of being dissolves, we are entering a time when everything will be questioned. How many of you are questioning the things that are going on right now? Yeah. All that seemed real, true, and permanent will come into question. This is the formidable breakdown before the breakthrough of a new consciousness. And as this bubble that we have lived in is popped, the only possibility is for a new doctrine to be implemented. Yes, a new doctrine. Those who have been speaking of this doctrine for years have been considered woo-woo or some other out there, new age, strange, weird, right? This shift where we'll all will stand truly, that where we're at in between old truths and new truths, all will be broken down. All darkness will be revealed to bring about a true form of non-judgment. What is this new truth? One love, one tribe. We are all in this together. That we have to break open to consciousness, to intuitive intelligence, to something deeper than us, connect to more than what our minds can tell us we can do, so that we can infiltrate our world with spiritual beliefs and teachings. Now is the time to rise up. We are currently seeing trends of breaking the silence. We're searching and we're seeking, and you have the chance to help the seekers to truly transform. Are you ready for a transformation? Are you a seeker? Worldwide, there are more than 700 million women alive today that were married as children. 1.2 million children are trafficked every year, and at least 20.9 million are victims of forced labor. We have 20 to 25% of lesbians and gay people experiencing hate crimes in their lifetime. And I haven't even begun to talk about how we're raping the earth, killing our animals, and downright disregard for all life forms. This is what is being pulled back, what is being revealed, this dying paradigm of a masculine world. Those that feel their way slipping push for one last great fight before a new era is birthed. The phoenix is rising, and we are entering a time of great uncertainty. And it is through this uncertainty when the greatness rises. So watch for the voices, the thought leaders, the next generation of peacemakers that will surface to heal a nation and the world. Are you one of them? Is this your calling? Are you here to make a change? Because I am looking for you if you are. If you have a service-based business, if you're a health coach, a fitness professional, life coaches, therapist, anyone that you make a living from your expertise, your knowledge, or your wisdom, coaches, consultants, humanitarian, activists, volunteers that help the privileged, underprivileged, and hurt, impactpreneurs. If you use your knowledge and your wisdom to help others, then I want to speak with you. Because we as a society must heal and connect to our intuitive intelligence. There are keys to creating a world that will rise in this new level of consciousness. We must, one, transform our thinking, transform yourself, and transform others. The reason all of this darkness and all of these things are coming and the natural disasters and the Me Too and all these things are happening right now is because we're not healing the core issues effectively. Many times people always see people having to fake through what looks like an aha or a breakthrough that doesn't last. Advice, talking, mindset, limiting beliefs work are not enough because there's something at the core of our clients' trauma that we're not healing. There's something at the core of ourselves that we're not healing. We must learn to connect our head and our hearts back together. As consciousness is lifted, it is possible to move from habitual reactivity based on automatic responses that stem from reliance on patterns of behavior inked in the familiar into the realm of more creative, fitting, and effective strategies. So we've got to work on the development of psychological coherence, which allows increased access to our intuitive intelligence and one's repertoire of positive emotions and actions grow. It is natural that the enhanced experience of empathy and social coherence will lead to compassionate actions and behaviors that promote and support altruistic pro-social behavior. So how are we going to shift this world and heal? First, we must start with our own inner journey and learn the skills to take that shift to the world. So I want you to join me. I'm training only 24 leaders that want to join my team and together shift the consciousness of this planet. If you have ever wondered how you can make a bigger impact, what is the next step, how to serve, then I want to speak with you, and you can find below the link and go over there right now because I only have certain amount available. And I want to know if you're the right person. This is by interview only. And I want to interview the right leaders to bring on to our team of intuitive intelligence trainers that are changing the world. Intuitive intelligence reflects a person's ability to connect with the heart, the collective conscious, and the higher self, and how that improves performance. It helps the intuitive intelligence to perceive and assess and be able to identify, evaluate, and control and express intuitive intelligence, transformation, healing trauma, being able to use intuition to facilitate thinking, to understand meanings, to create profound change, heal patterns and trauma, and connect to the world. Logic and reason are no longer guiding us towards innovation or success. It will not be enough to get us to the level of creativity and reinvention that we need to address the challenges of the new economy. We need to deal with the deepest part of human nature, intuition and instinct. Science and evidence in the world, although sometimes difficult to completely understand, very often point us in the right direction. Sometimes they can even save our lives. To positively influence the deeper part of ourselves, we need to appeal to the heart and engage the guts. And we need to honor the clues that are being given to us from all around. As leaders, we can step up to create an atmosphere that speaks to the hearts and instincts as well as to the minds of the world. How many times do we see a leader make a decision without a lot of data, seemingly without deliberation, and make the right call? Not very often in the Western world, but ever so often we encounter that rare leader who makes decisions and time again gets it right. This is not an accident. When we are experiencing is intuitive intelligence in action. Intuitive intelligence lies beyond the boundaries of science and analytics. It bridges the realms of reality and imagination, reason and instinct, material and spiritual dimensions of human existence. Intuitive intelligence is nonlinear, and it's a key skill for success in the new economy, an economy driven by constant disruption and chaos. Intuitive intelligence is defined as the combination of abilities, like the ability to recognize your challenges and others and move through them, the ability to connect it to the collective and to gain knowledge and wisdom, the ability to heal oneself at a cellular level, the ability to shift paradigms and realities to create new ones. Think quantum leap. The ability to see the masterpiece in a previous event and have gratitude for it, traumatude. And although intuitive intelligence itself is based on intuition, the intuitive intelligence method that I developed goes deeper than just using your intuition. It dives into 13 techniques that fuse science, the quantum, psychology, alchemy, consciousness, and divination. I created intuitive intelligence so that we could step towards healing and helping the world. And I'm looking for leaders ready to take the step with me. Is that you? Are you ready to lead into a new era? Do you need the tools for a new way of being? I want you to join me. So I'm only offering this to 24 leaders this year. I only have the capacity to train and work with 24 in teaching them this method so that they can go out and we can work together. What if you get to join me next time in India or Nepal or Uganda, or help your tribe and community transition to a whole new awakening? What if you get to make a huge difference in somebody's lives, including your own or your children's? We're looking for people, for the right ones that are interested in learning how to shift into this new paradigm. So I want you to join me in finding out more about this program. This is by interview only. So I want to interview with you to see if you're the right fit, to see if intuitive intelligence this time is the right thing for us, for you, for me, for my team, for what I'm doing at the Academy and for the world. Michelle McClintock, who is one of my current intuitive intelligence trainers, says, you get down to the stuff that really matters, the stuff underneath when someone can't move forward. That is where we need to go. You can do the right, but if you're not healing the wounds underneath, you will never feel fulfilled. People who want real transformation and deep healing work, this is a must. If you want to heal the core and attract what you want into your world, new clients that you can help, this is the way to go. And then Marcy says, I've taken many courses to become a better coach, NLP, hypnotherapy, transformational coaching method. Intuitive intelligence blows away what is out there. It goes deeper than any other program I've taken and really gets to the core challenges for myself and my clients. And I want to teach it to you. So schedule some time with me below for a laser coaching session, and we will discover if you are the right fit, if we are the right fit. And either way, you're going to walk away with some valuable information in a way to completely start shifting your life right now. Will you be the next intuitive intelligence trainer to have a client say, I've healed more in 3 months with intuitive intelligence than in 15 years of therapy? Schedule your laser coaching session with me personally below. Hi.